relaxing, guys. Yeah! You're impressed. Probably not. I would not say so. Yeah. So I'm Emmett Davenport. And I am Lady Attercop. And this is episode 2 of Lushington's Lounge. We're going to be presenting, what is the name? The Horse Thief's Cocktail. Yes. So, lock up your horses, ladies and gents. We're gonna steal it. It's gonna be, tasty? No. It's not. But that's what you people pay for. Us in paid. We hate you. So much. We're gonna be doing, as we said, the Horse Thief Cocktail, which involves gin, vermouth, sweet or dry. I think we're going to be trying both. And, well, these are the vermouths. And it calls for absinthe, but we are substituting an anise liqueur called Pinot. Do you have anything to say about that, Emmett?
Yeah, I was going to. So in 1917, when the drink was created, absinthe was banned. So, Pinot would probably have been used.
And I cannot be trusted around anise flavored liqueur, so it could be an interesting episode.
We're here to talk about the history of the Horse Thief Cocktail.
Yeah.
It was created by
Tom Bullock?
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 Yeah, thank you for interrupting me. Was totally going to go there. Yes, Tom Bullock, who was an African-American bartender in the 1900s, which is actually quite exceptional because that did not happen very often at that time period. And he worked at the St. Louis Country Club, which was probably unheard of. He started off as a bellhop on one of the railroads and then was actually transferred to the country club, where he published a cocktail book called The Ideal Bartender in 1917.
The only African American to publish a bartending guide.
Yes, so
I think to this day, sadly.
yeah, probably, and also he was known to be nationwide as a phenomenal bartender, and I believe Teddy Roosevelt had some kind of run-in with him because Teddy Roosevelt was known to be a little bit of a teetotaler and a little judgmental about alcohol. So he actually managed to teach Teddy Roosevelt a thing or two about drinking.
Wasn't there an editorial that said that Teddy claimed to only have had a few sips of his julep?
Oh yes.
And
So Tom Bullock was known nationwide for his mint juleps, and mint juleps are awesome. If you've never had one, highly recommend.
Terrible.
Also very alcoholic. Also, do not drink more than one. I mean, 2 maybe, but then you're going to be out for the next day. So make sure that it's a long weekend. But there's not really a way to just have a sip or two of them.
You drink that whole
yes.
thing.
So the fact that Teddy Roosevelt said that was a little bit facetious. He was lying a little bit.
I can't make a little bit sign with my puppet. I'm not that good.
No, I did it. Don't worry. All right. So now we have made our cocktail.
Smells good.
Yes.
It smells like licorice.
If you might notice that Lady Attercop's is a little smaller than mine. It's just because I put less ice because she doesn't like ice.
Because she's cheap. Because she gave me half shots.
I did not. I put the same amount of liquor.
No, she wants me to experience the full effect
I
of
do.
this.
I just
in
put
case
less
it's
ice.
terrible.
So what it is 1.5 shots of gin.
A jigger of gin.
Or a jigger.
It's just what it says. A jigger of gin.
A pony of sweet vermouth. The original recipe said Italian vermouth, which is code for sweet vermouth. And then it was half shot, a fourth of a shot of Pernod, or the absinthe. We actually used 2 tablespoons.
We cheated.
So
we didn't do a fourth of a shot. We're sorry, cocktail nerds.
I believe that equates to roughly the same.
We're gonna say it does.
So,
we're gonna pretend it's right.
So here we go. It smells really nice.
It does. It smells very. The nose is very licorice-y. Smells like absinthe.
Oh my god.
I could drink this.
It tastes kind of like a black licorice.
Yeah.
Or a jelly bean.
Do you super like jelly beans? You do. You know who you are. I actually. This is alcoholic.
It is. There's. I mean.
That's,
I was gonna say something. It totally.
It's that alcoholic.
So vermouth is an aperitif wine, so it actually has a very low alcohol content in comparison to a lot of other alcohols. It's a fortified. It's essentially a fortified wine that has some herbs and spices put into it.
This is not 4 shots of liquor, basically, but.
Right. So, but Pernod, well, absinthe in general, depending on what brand you use, it is generally very high in alcohol content. And Pernod, not as much, but still, it's still liquor.
It's and it is the gin is very present. If you do not like gin, this is not a drink for you.
So, Lady Attercop, how do you feel about this drink?
I'm a fan. I actually really enjoy this, which is disappointing to those of you at home, I know. But I like gin. I'm a big fan of gin, and I really, really, really like Anna's flavored liqueur.
Really likes it. It's obscene how much she likes licorice flavored things.
Yeah.
It's a little bit too licoricey for me. I feel like I would put some lemon in it, a little twist of lemon, or something to cut some of the licorice flavor down.
It's boozy. That was a great ringing endorsement for this. I just stared off into space. Yes.
Looking at the ingredients, I was a little afraid. I think part of it was because of the vermouth, and I was actually thinking that it was going to be the dry vermouth instead of the sweet.
We're gonna try it with dry too.
Yeah, we'll try it with dry and see if there's a difference, because that probably will hurt.
We are willing to hurt ourselves for you viewers.
Also, the original recipe calls for Old Tom gin, and if you are able to get that gin in your local liquor establishment, I highly suggest trying the drink the original way with Old Tom gin, Italian vermouth, and absinthe. We use New Amsterdam because it's fairly neutral as far as gins go. It's not too junipery, it's not too floral, it's inexpensive. Yeah, so you know who you are. And I'm not a big fan of the juniper taste that is in a lot of gin, so I wanted something a little bit more palatable. Also, my absolute favorite gin I'm allergic to, which is Hendrick's. I love Hendrick's, but it has roses in it, and I'm allergic. Hendrick's, so if you're watching, it makes me cry a little bit. I'm not allergic to your gin. You can send it to me for free. I will be happy to consume it. I'll involve the puppets. Send me some things. I've also discovered that vermouth not as vile as people are led to believe. I'm not a fan of vermouth. That's why I didn't think I was going to like this. I'm generally not a vermouth person. I don't like martinis. I said it. I know. Gin, you think it's pure gin. Pure gin, Lady A. How can you not like a martini? I don't like people make martinis where they just wave vermouth. Well, that's what you're supposed to swirl the glass and dump it out. Yeah. And then, I don't like it. Don't like it. I don't even like the solid juice. I don't even like the dirty martini. And that was actually one of the reasons why this drink scared us, because it sounded like it was going to be a martini with absinthe.
It sounded like an absinthe vermouth martini.
Yes, and it was going to scare us.
But no, I would drink this before I would drink a martini. Fight me about it. Put some comments below us. James Bonding, I'm nutting on me. Good night.
Don't make me cough up absinthe flavored liquor. That doesn't sound like it's going to be
That's just a waste of delicious liqueur.
Also,
I would smack you.
We should talk about where we are.
That's true.
Because we have done this previously at Fair Game, and this time we are at Davenport's Cafe Diem.
As in Davenport. Wait, why are you waving at me?
I don't know.
Yes.
I was waving.
This is my establishment.
This drink is very strong.
Yeah. We have not. Clearly, we're doing this early in the afternoon on an empty stomach.
Ooh,
So
yeah.
that's, I guess, I don't know if it's an endorsement.
And then we get really silly. So we're at Cafe Diem, which is my coffee house in Pittsburgh. The owner has graciously allowed us to film here.
Yeah. She's pretty great.
She's nice. She's okay.
A little off. Strange. Keeps strange company.
Oh yeah,
Plays with puppets when nobody's in here. People are passing. If you noticed a little in us earlier, it's because someone tried to come in.
Yes.
We're right by the front windows. They just saw us lounging behind the counter enjoying a cocktail.
I think they were trying to come and say hello.
Yes.
No.
But no, if you're in the Triangle area, I'm gonna do a little spot for you right now. You can pay me later. You can pay me later.
Okay.
If you're in the Triangle area, stop in. They have a great, and I'm not saying this just because you're right here and within specking distance, but they have, honest to God, the best selection of teas I've ever had. They have an Earl Grey tea, and it's my favorite. It's got lavender, and it is so good. Because it is so smooth and not bitter at all. I love it. And also, excellent coffee. It's locally roasted by Carborough Roasters. It's delivered fresh weekly. It's very, very good. I stop in most mornings and have myself a little pick-me-up. The barista, a little strange.
Which one?
The one that I'm married to.
Oh, well, yeah. Mr. Ducky works here.
Mr. Ducky. A little odd. He's got some, I don't know, thinks he's in a music video in his head.
Thinks he's a pirate?
He does think he's a pirate. And very unsnobby baristas.
We will not judge.
No.
We do not judge.
You gonna be feeling this.
Yeah. Also, little history
and
lesson.
Not as sweet as I was worried.
Yeah. Little history lesson. So vermouth comes from the German word, which I can't remember, but that it means wormwood. So at some point, vermouth actually had wormwood in it, which is the main ingredient in absinthe. So
it makes sense that they would have paired these two things together.
Exactly. So that actually works really well together.
This would go well with a fish, I think. Or a chicken. A whole fish, a whole chicken. I don't know what I'm talking about.
I have no idea what you're talking. You're
it
trying to
sounded
pair.
Good though, didn't it?
You're trying to pair things.
Some black
think
licorice.
A pork medallion. With a cranberry glaze.
With some grilled fennel. Yeah.
Oh, so more licorice?
I would make a whole licorice.
Oh, so
I would make a whole licorice.
You just want to licorice out the whole thing. Have some licorice cake.
I just really wanted to say grilled fennel, like I knew what that was.
No one wants grilled fennel.
Does it taste like licorice? I might.
Well, yeah. Also, fennel is fuzzy. It is. Feel the fuzzy fennel. I used to say that as a kid because we grew it.
I don't know.
I am drunk. I'm sorry.
Feeling fuzzy fennel, and I'm stepping away. All right.
So are we?
Yeah, we have.
Okay.
Let's. All right.
All
Cheers.
right.
Wait.
Okay.
Cheers. And then we finish our drink. Poor Laura's gonna have so much editing on this episode.
Oh. Probably
sorry,
no
Laura.
more than usual.
So, we're here again.
Hello.
With another drink.
So this time we have used the dry vermouth instead of the sweet vermouth because we were curious to know what it would do.
Would it be good? Would it be awful? If it's awful, it's good television. If it's good, we get a good doctor.
Yeah.
Win-win.
It's win for you. Really.
Well, I think they would prefer it if it was bad.
Yes.
But
Oh yeah.
should we cheers?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Chin chin.
Chin chin. I like the color is nicer.
Yeah, it's definitely way more absinthe looking. Like when you nosh. Fancy.
Fancy. Wow.
Oh, see, I actually like
You
this.
like this a little better? That was. The other one is smoother. It's but this is
I
less,
like this.
This is less licoricey. This one for me is not that. I'm not a fan. It's a little burny on the back of your throat. Maybe you like this one better because you're already a little drunk.
Like you're not?
Yeah, but I don't like it better. I shockingly.
No, to me
I like
this is
it better.
smoother. This is smoother and less. It has less of a bite. It has the same amount of absinthe or Pernod in it that is the other one.
Yeah, I can see that.
I think it was the sweet vermouth that was doing it.
Well,
for me. that kind of ruined it.
It definitely, the anise flavor is definitely less pronounced in this one. And then it is a little bit less alcohol-y on the nose.
So the sweet vermouth is what you use when it says Italian vermouth.
Uh-huh.
The dry vermouth is what you use when it calls for French vermouth.
French vermouth. That's why you like it, because it's French.
It's French.
It speaks
I
to
have
your
it.
people.
It does. It speaks to my soul.
It's je ne sais quoi. It's what you like.
Yes.
I'm going to be French now.
Now,
Like,
are you
stop
going to
me.
be French? You're going to be
You
drunk
can-
in French. Oh, excellent.
Yes, I'm drunk and French.
Sold some French people.
Hello, French people. Bonjour. Je m'appelle Lady Attercop. I don't know how to say that in French.
So, actually, okay, so if you like straight up absinthe done with the loche, with the water and the sugar cube, I think you would actually like this drink
Yeah.
with the dry vermouth, which is the French vermouth. I think you would like that better
I can see
because
that.
it has actually a similar quality to it, and it actually takes out some of the licorice. I mean, it's still there. I still
Yeah.
taste it, but
This
it's
is,
but it
well,
hides
maybe-
it a little bit.
Maybe because it's not as sweet. The sweet vermouth one is definitely sweeter. The licorice notes, that's a fancy term for you people. Yeah, I've been drinking these. The licorice notes are definitely more subtle. And like I found that I prefer absinthe when it's not lotioned. Because lotioning it brings out the herbal qualities and kind of downplays the anise. I like the anise. So I prefer it when it's in as a mixer that
In
brings
its
the
natural
anise to the
form.
forefront. Because I enjoy the anise flavor. I took a shot of that Pernod straight and went, yeah, I should not have any more of that. Because I will just keep doing shots until I shouldn't be doing shots, and then it will get messy. There's an incident. It's the party
Oh,
bucket
really? You're
incident. I'm not going to tell them about the party bucket incident. I'm just
Don't
going
tell
to mention it.
If you would like a story later,
That's-
if you see her somewhere,
Ask
and
me
you,
about my party bucket.
Yeah, I like this. It actually feels like something that would be refreshing after a run.
No.
Where I want to pass out. No, I would
What reality are you living in that this would be what you drink
No,
after you
I would totally drink
ran?
this after I run because I hate running.
You need to forget.
And I want to forget everything that happened for the last hour.
I feel like we
Like
should
this
mention
shit.
that we just give a little sampling to our camera woman, Laura, and her reaction was,
True.
yeah, that was,
Yeah.
yeah, paraphrase. But she could really taste the licorice. If you are not a fan of licorice, if you are not a fan of absinthe, if you are not a fan of gin, this is not the drink for you. We happen to be fans of all three of those. Well, I am. I'm a fan of all three.
I'm really a fan of alcohol.
You don't like licorice, but you like absinthe and gin. If you
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah, no, absinthe is one of those few liquors that I actually will drink because I have built up a tolerance for hanging out with steampunks.
Just makes
To
me
my
sad.
people. What?
What's that in my heart space? Where I keep my pennies. Like, I don't know. I feel like black licorice and anise is one of those maligned flavors.
It's maligned for a reason.
No, it's wonderful. It's beautiful. And a
If you've
shot.
ever had jelly beans, the black ones are always the ones that are the last ones left. You know why? Because they're awful.
Racist.
That has nothing to do with race. It has to do with the licorice.
I know, but that was too good not to say.
Jerk.
I love you, Colonel. You are so lovely. You taste like licorice. I want to eat you down. Baby, let me stop.